So let's talk a little bit. So describing problems, I kind of like really emphasizing problems. Let's talk solutions a bit. And so obviously you are a power user of Happy Buyers, which sort of helps you do a lot of the things we're talking about very quickly. Um, Starting from that, in your really honest opinion, right? Be honest with me here,
Yeah.
right? What would you say you have felt as the most salient thing that you've gotten out of a tool that is helping chip away at this very, very large, very complex task, which is essentially figuring out a permutation problem across 11 stores, hundreds of products, which effectively gets into millions of decisions a month, like landscape. Like what have you actually felt as like the tangible immediate benefits of it?
Having accurate run rates and being able to look at that run rate over time has been extremely valuable. So, for example, if we run a brand on promo and I look at the run rates and see that it only really picks up in velocity during the promo period and otherwise is pretty flat or downward trending, that tells me or it signals to me that I need to investigate, does this brand have value when it's not on promotion? Being able to look at the menu, let's say we have 50 flower SKUs in stock and identifying the bottom 10% in terms of velocity and taking a deeper dive into that. Is it the potency? Is it the brand? Did it not map out on the menu properly? Are we missing a description? Is the photo not very appetizing or well marketed? And so the product just doesn't look good from a visual standpoint. So being able to truly zoom in at the SKU level, because before that I would be watching categories and just make sure I had what seemed to be the right amount of product within that category, but knowing putting product A head to head with product B was it basically impossible to do without spending a tremendous amount of time organizing that data.
Got it. Uh, First thing you kicked on there was like it sounded like the run rates, the ability to surf those run rates quickly, and the ability to, because you can surf them quickly, diagnose quickly potential issues. One thing I wanted to start about is that run rate. No, so one thing we talk about and mention is like, we have these accurate run rates because we are syncing with the inventory room set up every hour to make sure that like we're not averaging a bunch of zeros while the thing is out of stock and like getting that really accurate. In absence of having the accuracy of the run rate, do you believe it's a matter of, well, it's just too much work to get that accurate, so therefore like we don't worry about that and we just kind of shoot from the hip like you were saying? Or is it a path to go down of do a lot of work to try to get the run rate that accurate because of how valuable that accuracy is? To put you on the spot a little bit, if you didn't have that, which route would you reasonably have to take?
I mean, I'm the type of person that'd have to take the latter route because that's just the way I'm wired is I need to make analytical data driven decisions, especially when it comes to something so important as investment in inventory. But I also see a reality where stores are understaffed and under resourced, where that is never an option. They may not have someone who has the desire or skill set to make that option a reality. And then you're really dealing with, are we doing well enough? Like, are we doing well enough in the store that we don't need this level of data? Because, like you said, like we have weed and we're selling it. Is that good enough? For some people, that may be the reality that the answer is yes. That could never be the reality for me or Fine Fettle.